beautiful, you're welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Beauty Sarah, and today we're friends. Welcome to the second episode of Positive Talk by Beauty. If this is your first time here, you're welcome to the family of world of beautiful people. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Subscription is free. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for deciding to do this with me. Thank you for deciding to embark on this journey of self-discovery and doing the things that I love the most. I know it's been a while, yeah. So there are so many things going on. I'm trying to be consistent regardless of the challenges because I promised myself that I was going to be consistent this year. So help me God. So guys, in today's episode of Positive Talk by Beauty, I'm going to be doing a talk on what I title my advice to every female firstborn, especially the ones that did not make money at home. So if you are a female firstborn and you didn't make money at home, you definitely want to keep on watching. So guys, an incident actually prompted this topic. So it happened 2 years ago. Yes, I wrote it. There was one that I was looking for my journals. So I saw one and I decided to okay, let me just read through. And then I saw it. I was like, wow, this story is worth talking about, or this topic is worth discussing. So what happened was that I was in my room and I was washing clothes. Then I heard my neighbor talking with someone, I think a guy that came here. I knew a guy, I don't think, that came to fix something for her. And for the notice, I was not eavesdropping. Their conversation was so loud that I could hear them. So they were actually talking about the stress and the struggle of getting married or being in a relationship with a female firstborn that the family is nowhere to do. When I say a female firstborn that don't need money at home, what I mean is that a female firstborn that the family is nowhere to do financially. So it was like the guy said a word that is still ringing in my head till now, and he said it was like, when you marry a female firstborn, when you marry a female firstborn, you can never meet up in life. And I was like, really? It struck me. Like, that hits me really hard. Maybe because I'm a female firstborn, and secondly, I didn't need money at home. So I was like, why would someone say that? Then he went on, was giving instances, was like, when he was dating a particular girl, like a female firstborn, like all the expenses, all the liabilities and everything was on him. Like, and the girl has siblings. She had siblings, so the responsibility of the siblings, the responsibility of the girl was on her, even the responsibility of the father. So he said he gave an example, and the example goes like this. The girl was actually sick and she was in the hospital, so they discharged her. The father had to call him and was like, please come and pay the hospital bills. We don't have money to settle the hospital bills. And the girl was like, there are many instances that he could not meet up, his salary was not enough for him, that he was paying too much bills, and the expenses that was coming from the girl's family was just too much that he could not measure up. Except for now, he's dating, I think, a second born. Yes, a second born, and now the girl is even assisting him, and he can save up, and he can do the things that he could not do before. So he just decided that if you want to meet up in life, do not end up with a female firstborn. I was like, wow. So there is need for me to talk about this. So after listening to that story, I just took my jotter and I started jotting down. I was like, okay, since it's like this, there are things that a female firstborn need to do. There are things that a female firstborn needs to settle before getting married. Before getting married. So guys, this is my advice to considering the whole situation and considering my story. So I just decided to put some things together, and this is my advice to every female first goals that align with your dreams. Like, what are your goals? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? Do you want to be a firstborn that rely on a man for everything, or you want to be a firstborn that has her own money, like a first female born that has her own money, that can pay her bills, take care of the bills of her siblings, take care of the responsibilities of her siblings and her family. And if a rich man comes along the way, or if a man's money comes along the way, it's just going to be an addition. So you need to set your goals. You need to set priorities. And I really need to say that I'm talking to female firstborn that do not want to be a liability to any man. Female firstborn that do not want their background or their family to define who they are or who they become in life. So I'm talking to female firstborn that want to break boundaries, that have dreams, that have goals to attain. Okay, so first of all, when you highlight your dreams, highlight your aspirations, set your goals. These are what I want to achieve. These are the things that I want to have before I end up in a man's house. I should be financially stable to a point before entering a man's house, so that I will not become a liability, so that my family, my siblings' responsibilities will not just be on the man's head. So another point is take steps towards achieving that goal. So it's not enough for you to say, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to own this, I want to own that. You have to take steps. And like I always emphasize on baby steps. It doesn't matter if you are taking baby steps, as long as you are taking steps towards achieving that goal. That's what matters. Sometimes the situations around you, there might be challenges, situations around you that will just deprive you, make you want to give up on taking steps towards achieving that goal. But I'm here to encourage you and to tell you that you have to try. No matter how little, no matter how discouraging the situation is, just start with what you have. Start with what is available for you. Okay? Then the next one is acquire knowledge that is needed. Okay, you set your goals like, okay, what do you want to do? What do you want to become? These are the things that I want to do. Maybe you want to learn a skill. Or maybe you went to school, or maybe you were able to go to school, you were able, through the help of God, you were able to see yourself through school, or people assisted you in going to school, and now you're a graduate. And nothing is forthcoming. Learn a skill. Even if you cannot go to school, even if you cannot afford to go to school, you can't kill yourself. You learn a skill. And make sure that you are well grounded in that skill. Like, you know your own. When you call on you, you can deliver. And if you have the opportunity of going to school, well, great, that's amazing. But going to school does not also stop you from learning a skill. Because in this country that we are today, it's not easy to get a good job, except you've got all the connections. And if you are a female firstborn that did not come from a home, that came from a home that is not financially okay, financially buoyant, so where are you going to get the connection from? So it's just you and God. So you should learn a skill and add a skill to your education and be grounded in that skill. And another one is never stay idle. Even if you went to school, you've learned the skills, but money is not forthcoming to establish your skills the way you want it to be, but you've gone to school, you are out, you graduated, job is not forthcoming, don't stay idle. Nothing is too small. Look for something to do. As long as it's fetching you money, no matter how little it is, look for something to do. Never ever stay idle. Let something be entering your hand at the end of the month, no matter how little. Then from there, you are establishing yourself, you are saving and doing the things that you want to do. Okay? Then never settle or be contented with one stream of income. Never ever settle for one stream of income. You can start with one. Definitely, you need to start with one. But as time goes on, you branch out. You establish different streams of income. And most importantly, you must encourage and empower your siblings. Let them learn skills. If there is no money for them to go to school, let them learn skills and be good in that skills. Because when your siblings learn skills and they are good in it, and by God's grace, they are established in it, they will not disturb you. Even when they want to go to school, they will go to school with their own money. Your own will just be to give. It will just be extra. The money you'll be giving will be extra. The burden on you will not be too much. Encourage your siblings to learn a skill. Let them not be idle. If there's no money to go to school, learn a skill. Even if they go to school, they should also learn a skill. So as a female firstborn that you want little money at home, your goal and your aim should be to strive to be financially independent and to settle your siblings, and your siblings too to be financially independent, so that you don't become a liability, you don't become stress, you don't become a burden to the man that you're going to end up with. Rather, you become an asset. The man will not even feel it like he's married to a female firstborn, because you are not taxing him here and there. Your families are not relying on you. Your families are not depending on you. They are okay. Okay? And if you have forget, as a female firstborn, you need to hold on to God. You need God. You need God. Female firstborn that don't put money at all. You need God. You need to hold on to God. You need to know God for yourself. You need to have a personal relationship with God. You need God. You need to be prayerful, very prayerful as a female firstborn. So that is it for today's video, and I hope you like it, and I hope you learned a thing or two from it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to me if you haven't yet subscribed. So guys, see you in my next video.